Welcome back everyone to my channel. So let's look at our garden this weekend or this week. And here is how our kale looks like. I'd say it's slightly growing but slowly, and we know that, right? We know that with cold and no sunshine they are hardly moving, but this tiny one is doing okay, growing more leaves. It's more visible on the smaller plants. Some of the other things, lettuce, arugula, and other tiny lettuce are doing fine. These are our blueberries, dropping their leaves more and more, and some mix of strawberries. The strawberry leaves got yellow, but they are still blossoming. Let's see. We have a berry here, and just last petal has fallen from this flower of the strawberry. Yeah. Now the mints have gotten dark black, dropped the leaves, and having just a few green leaves left. And this other mint is the same. Let's see, going black, dying off. Okay. The chandler has dropped all of its leaves already, nothing left. And the newer runner strawberries looks like they are doing fine, getting used to their new places, new lots. Now here the everbearing started blossoming as well. Look at that. Sometimes we are getting negative temperatures overnight, but they are blossoming. And on the other side the bushes are nice, and I'm seeing some of the berries. Look over there, like 2 berries and a flower. Oops, here's a flower. And our beautiful blueberry is doing fine. Pink icing. Oh look, now it's pink, you see? Now it supports its name, pink icing. It's cold outside, and when it's icing cold, it's a kind of like pink color leaves. Nice. Okay. Let's move to our containers, lower level. So this is the combination of pretty much it was initially the spinaches and arugulas, and then lettuce dropped its seeds and started sprouting. So that's what we have, a combination of that mixed with the blueberry leaves, but it's a good fertilizer, so I'm not taking that away. And they are growing slower, but they are still growing. You see, this is a nice leaf that can be eaten already. And spinaches are kind of slower, but you could still, if you wanted, you could have some of this, and arugula. And the second container. Okay, I got stuck here. Okay, here I go. So this is the container with mostly arugulas. This is how it looks. Pretty much the same, I'd say. Now the container with our peppers. If you remember from last time, the peppers were poor thing dying because of the freezing nights, cold nights, and you see this one has died out. I'm not taking it away yet, but there's not gonna be any more movement. It's pretty much dead. There is no hope. Now this one was a beautiful one, and we can see some of the leaves drop, and you see here it's dead, and even this little baby pepper is dead. it's dried out in the center, in the middle. It's not gonna come back, and the leaves are done. So for now, just that other part is alive and it's carrying a pepper, so chances are that will survive. I will even like cover it with the leaf just to protect it from frost, in case it's not on the forecast, but just in case. And this one is doing similar. Some of the leaves are wobbly and died off, but the pepper is still here, and the tiny baby pepper is still there. And look at this one. This is our first one, primary, the very first pepper. It's lost a lot of its leaves. You see this? Oops! I just pulled out a leaf. You see over here it's black. It's blacked out, so meaning it's gone. Whatever it's having here, it's gonna go, and we're gonna be left with the pepper. And the pepper is looking pretty cool, pretty nice. You see, growing more like this. Yeah, and the leaves keep dropping. And the next container with the peppers, you can see that one of them is still holding strong. Here the leaves are again wobbly, and we'll see for how long they'll be able to support that. This other one is I don't think it had some babies, just like really tiny babies, and lots of buds. They are still about to blossom. They want to blossom. I'm afraid they won't be able to unless anyone has a how do you call this one? Forgot the name. Where you could keep these plants over winter. If you have one, let me know, and maybe I could give it to you so you could use it. You could take care of it and then have your peppers. It's so sad that I don't want them to just die. Yeah, so just a tiny baby here that's blossomed, and I think there is a tiny pepper over there, but that's pretty much it. And the one further away is having a pepper and a couple more, and they are still holding on. I see this one is dropping, probably hard to see for you. It's gonna drop soon, but otherwise looks like it keeps on blossoming even in these harsh weather conditions, and still standing strong. So that's the peppers, our beautiful peppers. I just can't look at them enough. You see that it has this black spot, meaning that it may just eventually die off, and all these beautiful buds that are still here, they may just not have a chance to blossom. Okay, now the kale containers. The kales are doing so-so or okay. I don't think they are growing anymore. You see, it's like maybe just slightly, but otherwise, as they are bitten quite a bit of by these bugs or whatever they are. You see, it's darker. And other than that, that's pretty much it for them. Now this container with the whatever I have, the caterpillar inside, the ground soil caterpillar. So for now we are just having those few of the plants left that have been there. Our celery, remember we had a tiny root. It's kind of still like sticking around, if you'll see. I took it, held it in my hand, and it just went out. It's not staying in the soil for some reason. I don't even see a root anymore, but it's still some kind of holding alive, but not growing roots, not getting in the soil. And yeah, the others are still here. Whatever, survivals, right? The other survivals are still there. The arugula spot is doing okay for the weather. Now we have the chives lot. I really need to cut them and have them, at least the remainders of those. But knowing me, you know, chances are I won't, and you'll see them next time here as well. Now the top layer, our strange teeny beanie, or how you call them, spinaches are kind of like growing, whatever you call it, if you can call it a growth. So that's how they look. Now the next one's the other variety of spinach, is looking pretty cool. Nicer, larger leaves. I could probably trim some of the outer ones. It's bolting, maybe from the cold as well. And we have some dill, and the others, we have a leaf, a maple leaf. Beautiful. Gonna be a nice fertilizer. Okay. Now the other lot is looking pretty cool. The spinaches are thriving, the dill is thriving, everything looks fresh and juicy. Now these kales are doing fine, and over here I think they are less bitten by the bugs, maybe because it's colder, and the bugs are also dying out. Chances are lots of tiny lettuce leaves and some of the spinach leaves. And this one, same, lots of lettuce and some spinach. And that one, lettuce, is kind of trying to blossom, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Pretty sure nothing's gonna happen. Now, on the other side, this kale is not kind of doing fine. Just living its life, but I'd say nothing's happening to it. This pepper, last time we took out the pepper, real actual pepper. It was really delicious, by the way. It smelled so nicely, like the pepper flavor and aroma was just insanely good. This one is doing fine. Kale on this container is looking fine as well. I think they're gonna be pretty much probably the same. You see, I'm getting lots of moss here from the wetness, right? From the moisture. Yeah, but that's it. That's how our beautiful garden looks this weekend. I hope you're enjoying watching its progress with me. And I'll see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to click the bell icon beside the subscribe button to be notified about all new videos or live streams.